All right, here we go. Let's make sure we're good vertically. Live commentary. Baltimore, Cincinnati. I'm going to try to operate this score bug. We're going to watch and react to this game here. The Bengals get the ball first to start this game. 33 for Baltimore. Don't know his name. To kick. And we will start the game clock. Runs it out. He'll run it out. I don't know what yard line he ran it out to. And we got the official return of Joey Burr. Joey Burr. You guys probably will notice that I'm managing the score bug here. This is my first time doing this. Sample, motions tight. Tinsley out to the right. Burrow under center. Yusovas motions in. Play fake to Chase Brown. Flips it over to Tinsley. Tinsley for a nice gain. Second down and 10. Here we go. Interesting. 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 They break the huddle. Burrow in the gun. Brown to his right. He motions Tinsley over to the boundary. Yusovas and Jamar Chase tight right next to each other. To the boundary. Snaps it to Burrow. Burrow drops back. Chase Brown swinging out. Catches it. Fights. Was initially bottled up in the backfield there. But he fights forward and almost gets the first down. Chase Brown. Kyle Hamilton was defending Yusovas in the slot, sits down in the zone, and he's got that little buzz right there in the flat. Tries to make a play on Chase Brown, and Chase Brown actually beats Kyle Hamilton, breaks the tackle there. Burrow back in the gun, 1st and 10. Tinsley in quick motion, short motion, hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown's got a seam. 8-yard gain for Chase Brown, and the running game continues to hum for the Bengals. This is my first time running this little score bug here, guys. And as you can tell, whenever I go to change it, you guys can see it on the screen. So I'll update it as sparingly as I can so you got a good vision of that score bug there. This is our first time doing a live reaction stream to a Bengals game. Burrow under center, trips left, Chase Brown in the backfield, motions Tinsley to the right. Play fake, up to Sample. Sample catches it in the flat with many yards to go, picks up about 15. The Bengals are moving the ball right now, guys. Clock running. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. Drew Sample leaks out a little bit there. Drew Sample leaking out. Tackled by Marlon Humphrey. Well into Baltimore territory, guys. All right, we got double tight on the left for Cincinnati. Jamar Chase out to the weak side. Tinsley wide left. Pitch to Chase Brown. Chase Brown bottled up in the backfield. Loss of about 5. Flag on the play. Defensive holding, they're saying. Craig Worlstad on the call. 12th season as NFL ref. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody joining us. We're going to be here the entire game. Holding on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Let's switch the clock here so we're accurate. 12. 15. Let's see if that updates. Damn it. 12:15 left. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we got trips left. Burrow in the gun. Chase Brown to his right. Jamar Chase at the top of the screen. Burrow drops back. Down the middle of the chase, a little dig route, little 7-yard dig. Chase on the catch, about a 9-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 1, Cincinnati. Clock running. Chase out on an island. Who's playing defense on him? Marlon Humphrey. It's a quick in route, maybe a 5-yard in route. Jamar Chase runs, beats Marlon Humphrey with that cut, catches the ball, gets upfield for about 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for Cincinnati. 11:24 clock running in the first quarter here. 0-0 game. Burrow hands it off. Chase Brown gets what he needs to, gets about 2 yards, maybe that. First down, Cincinnati. It's going to be coming up here. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you joining us. Hopefully, we can serve as a companion because I imagine most of you guys are watching this game. I got McDonald's on the way, my fat ass. I've got brisket cooking. It's my first brisket. It's in the oven, and it's about a 10-hour job. We've had her in there for 4 hours. We wrap it, throw it back in for 3 or 4 more hours, and then we're going to take it out, wrap it in a towel, and let it rest. Burrow in the gun. 2 guys out wide to the left. Burrow snaps it. Chase Brown swings out. Burrow slinging it to the corner sideline, too high for Mitch Tinsley. Mitch Tinsley's been getting a lot of love from the Bengals fan base in the past couple of weeks. He played a great game against New England, caught himself a touchdown, and he's a guy that the Bengals are really, really high on. Mitch Tinsley. Same old lines. Yeah. The whole purpose of this stream is to serve as a companion. So if you guys want to mute the game while you're watching it and listen to my call, tight left, Chase Brown motions left, 2 guys on the left side, hands to Chase Brown. Chase Brown running hard, gain 2 before he stopped up, but he's running really hard. He's hitting the gap very hard. Pause. So now we got 3rd down. Will we be able to get some points here? By the way, this is a biased broadcast. You guys look at my hat. I'm Lexington, Kentucky, born and bred, an hour south of Cincinnati. So this is a biased Bengals broadcast tonight, you guys. 2 guys out. P. Ryan Tinsley. P. Ryan motions in to Joe's left. Joe signals. Trips up top to the boundary. Chase. Out route to Chase, and he drops it. 4th down. And the Bengals will bring on the field goal. Good drive, bogs down. Don't really know what we're thinking there. We're thinking we get just a quick out route, almost an arrow route. And he just misses it. So Evan McPherson will line up to kick the Evan McPherson been incredibly reliable this year. Attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. Cincinnati draws first blood. 3-0. $9:39 left in the first quarter. 9:39 left in the first quarter. And we go to commercial break. Cincinnati going to kick it deep. Toilet bowl incoming. Ain't no toilet bowl, brother. I think this is going to be, if I had to guess, this is my pregame opinion. If I had to guess, this game's going to be another track meet like the last season were. Yeah. 4th and 7, man. It's a tough situation. I mean, I think if Jamar Chase catches that out route and gets 3 even, Zach probably lines that up and goes for it, tries to draw blood first. But it's going to be really interesting to see how this defense plays. If there's any unit on the bench answer this game, we all know it's going to be the defense. So will the defense be activated off of IR? He might be a nice change of pace in the defensive backfield for Cincinnati. He's the guy, if anyone was wondering, that got that PI called on him on 4th and 16, week 2 or 3 against Kansas City last year. Dijon Anthony, Ole Miss Rebel. Oh, man. I got some McDonald's on the way, my fat ass. I was going to try to fast, guys, today because I put some brisket in at about 11 a.m. What time is it now? 6:33. So I've had brisket on for about 5 or 6 hours now. It's probably not going to be ready. I mean, I'm going to let it rest for at least 2-3 hours. And it's probably got another 2.5 hours on it to cook. So we're probably looking at late. I might not even have any today. I might just have to eat it tomorrow. But I couldn't wait until it was done to eat. So I have 10 McNuggets and a double cheeseburger on the way. We're going to pour up some raw milk. McPherson to kick. In the landing zone. Ball's going to come out. Not sure who's returned for Baltimore. Number 34. Scurries up to about the 32. 9:33 left in the first quarter. Baltimore's offense comes out for the first time. Looking to answer, if not one up, Cincinnati here. We will see how this Cincinnati defense fares, guys. They played the best game of their season, and the bar for that has not been high. The Bengals defense played the best game of the season last week against New England, only giving up 19 points. Lamar Jackson lines up under center, I formation, Ricard behind him, Derrick Henry behind Ricard. Play fake to Henry. Over the middle to Mark Andrews. Nope, not Mark Andrews, 83. Charlie Kohler on the catch. And again, tight ends in the middle of the field, giving the Bengals fits. He picks up about 15, I believe. Just a seam route. Easy throw for Lamar to start the game. To Charlie Kohler, 17-yard gain, 1st and 10 Baltimore. Close to the 50, hands it to Henry. And he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Bengals defense. You had about 5 hats in there right at the line of scrimmage to stop Henry after about a yard gain. Baltimore in the huddle. They break it. Henry to Lamar's right. Lamar in the shotgun. 2nd and 8 for Baltimore. 8:30 left on the clock. 2-by-2 receivers for Baltimore. Snaps to Jackson. He's back. Throws a little curl route on the sideline to Likely. He stretches out for what will be about a 9-yard gain. 3rd down, Baltimore. Can Cincinnati's defense stick their toes in here? Let's see. Henry to Lamar's left. Baltimore going fast. One tight on the left for Baltimore. He hands it to Henry. Henry gets the first down, grabs him about 4. First down, Baltimore. Clock ticking under 8 minutes here in the first quarter. I can't wait to have this McDonald's, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. Introducing the worst defense in football. Baltimore 2-by-2 motions number 26. The tailback out way wide. Lamar in empty here. 4 down linemen for the Bengals. Snaps it. Lamar back. Looking. Can't find anybody. Scrambling out to the right. Lamar throws it finally. And a great breakup by DJ Turner. He was trying to get Zay Flowers there. I'm not sure what route Zay Flowers just ran. But great coverage by DJ Turner. Let's take a look at the route here. So Zay Flowers looked to be on a little hitch route to the outside, and once he saw it scrambled, he ran for the grass, ran inside of the field. DJ Turner with a great breakup. 2nd and 10, Baltimore. Lamar in shotgun. Motion Zay Flowers to the right. Derrick Henry on Lamar's right. 2 receivers up top. Bengals with 4 down linemen. Charlie Kohler tight on the right side. Lamar snaps it, drops back. He sees a lane, goes right up the middle. Lamar slides down after about an 11-yard gain. Lamar just saw a wide open B gap after his initial plant on the drop back and goes for about 11 or 12 yards. Amy Murtaugh asks, what did you say that you're not going to lie to me or something? I don't remember talking about that, Amy. I'm sorry, but Lamar snaps it. Under the center, pitches it to Henry. Henry finds a crease. Henry's going. Jordan Battle can't tackle anybody. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry on the pitch. Completely piss poor fit by the Bengals defense right there, guys. Completely piss freaking poor, guys. Let's take a look at the replay. Under center, he had Pat Ricard in there tight as a sniffer. Mark Andrews to his left for a combo block. They pitch it out to Derrick Henry. They fit initially, and then Derrick Henry just cuts all the way back in. 2 rookie linebackers. You can pin that on. Barrett Carter completely overran the fit right there, and it's touchdown Baltimore, 7-3. Pisses me off, guys. Pisses me off. 6-3 in the first quarter. God, guys. Really annoying, huh? Really annoying. 7-3, Baltimore. We go to a commercial break. Let me see if my food is here, guys. Guys, I don't want you to judge me. I know I talk about a healthy lifestyle all the time, and I'm about to eat McDonald's in front of you guys. So do as I say, not as I do, okay? I'm going to try not to get my eating noises in the mic here. I'm going to open this up now. All right. I'm telling you guys, there's going to be another track meet. I still haven't gotten the kicker for Baltimore's game yet. out to about the 33, 32-yard line. Joe Burrow runs back out there. Two tight receivers on the left. Burrow under center. Motions Gesicki to the right. P. Ryan in the backfield. Jamar and Mike Gesicki, top of the screen to the boundary. Snaps it. Burrow play fake. Pressure. Steps up. Sacked. Marlon Humphrey. Loss of 8 yards on the play. And the Bengals fail to pick up that blitz. Humphrey was lined up as if he was going to be a man over Chase. And just releases on the blitz. Nobody picks him up. Burrow sacked, loss of 8, 2nd and 17. What is Zach Taylor going to pull out of his hat now? Burrow on the gun. Brown to his right, left. Snaps it. Burrow back. Up top to Chase. Overthrew him. Chase had a one-on-one matchup there to the field. And Burrow missed him. 3rd and 17 for Cincinnati. Oh, man. Is this game going to piss me off, guys, or what? Cincinnati needing a big play here to convert. 3rd and 17. They have dug themselves a hole, starting the drive with an 8-yard sack. Burrow in the gun. Clapping and snapping. Cincinnati's going to have to take a timeout. Baltimore calls a timeout. Looks like they couldn't get enough guys off the field there. Roquan Smith chatting with Zachary Orr, the defensive coordinator over there for Baltimore. Assuming they're talking about the substitution error that caused them to have to call a timeout just then. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing my eating in the mic too much. If you are, let me know. Burrow in the gun. P. Ryan to his right. 3 receivers to the field. Chase, Tinsley, Gesicki. Snaps it. Burrow back. Quick check down to P. Ryan. It's not going to get anywhere. About a gain of 10, but nowhere close to the first down marker. Bengals punt team comes out. And now we will see if the defense can actually answer the bell. Will this be an ugly game? These Bengals piss me off, dude. Pisses me off, guys. Rico kicks it. Bounces down to about the 14-yard line where Baltimore will start their next drive. Can this Bengals defense show a little bit of grit? You know what's funny is these guys calling the game on NBC, they get a break. We're here until the game is over, guys. We're here until the game is over. These nuggets are good, guys, but it ain't going to be nothing like this brisket when I bring it out. Sack on early downs will kill a damn drive, guys. That's what happened on that last drive for Cincinnati. I'll probably throw an intermission screen on at halftime or something. Lamar under center, I formation. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Andrews tight to the right side of the formation, snapped it, hands it to Derrick Henry, and the Bengals are there. Loss of about 2. Barrett Carter in on the play. Great way to respond. This is the key to the game right here for Cincinnati's defense. You've got to shut down the run game. Baltimore breaks the huddle. Lamar going to be in the gun. Derrick Henry to his right. He motions Andrews across formation, runs an out route. Throws a hitch to Flowers, and he's tackled by Barrett Carter again. Barrett Carter with another tackle here. My food is gone just like that. Two by two for Baltimore. Andrews motions in tight. Lamar in the gun. Bengals mugging big. 2, 4, 6 hats at the line for Cincinnati. 2 of them bailing coverage. They stunt. Lamar's in trouble. Hey, whoa! Intercepted! 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 He batted the ball up, and Cedric Johnson grabs the football. The Bengals are rallying in the end zone right now, dancing. What a great stunt. They mugged 6, bailed 2 out, and they stunt the 4 guys up front. Lamar doesn't know what to do with it, flips the ball up, and Cedric Johnson, number 52, grabs the football down by the 3 or 4 yard line. Bengals are in business. Bengals are in business, folks. Wow. That will also be a big factor in the game. Who can force more turnovers? Cincinnati huddled up. Ball is going to be on the 2 yard line. Burrow in the gun. Empty. Drops back. Pressured. Just throws it out the back of the end zone. Cincinnati has to capitalize and score a touchdown here. Complementary football been a huge issue for Cincinnati this year. When the defensive unit shows up, the offense has not shown up. When the offense shows up, the defense has not shown up. Can they change that narrative right here, right now? Burrow in the gun, Sample tight at a sniffer to the left. Sample motions over, snaps, hands to Pirine. Stuffed at the line. Maybe a gain of 1. Maybe a gain of 1 for Pirine, and it's going to be 3rd and goal. I would be pissed if Zach Taylor Does not go for it on fourth here. I'm waiting for us to unfreeze here. All right, we're good. You guys let me know if my stream's laggy here, please. 3rd and goal from about the 1. No, about the 2. Sample in the backfield to the left of Burrow. Burrow in the gun. 2-by-2 for Cincinnati. Brown out wide. Burrow drops. Rolls left. Oh, he throws it to Yosovas, and it's broken up. What does Cincinnati do here? You go for it, Zach. And they will. They will go for it. What kind of play is this? Burrow rolls out to the left. It was supposed to be a quick ball. Linebackers do a great job of plastering there for Baltimore. 4th and goal. Cincinnati breaks the. Here we go. So Cincinnati does not capitalize on a turnover that sets them up with 1st and goal from the 2. Unbelievable. This is what I was talking about. Complementary football has been an issue. This team has not played winning football all season. Who would expect them to start now? So the Bengals come away with 0 points on that drive. Unbelievable. I don't know what more to say than that, guys. Great teams play complementary football. When your struggling defense sets you up with 1st and goal on the 2-yard line, you have to score. You have to punch it in. Why we didn't run the ball more? I mean, I think we ran it on 1st down and it didn't go anywhere. I think Joe threw it, 3 times on that drive? Unbelievable. Now it's back on a struggling defense, guys. Unbelievable. So, I mean, if Baltimore goes down, let's say the most debilitating thing that could possibly happen would be if Baltimore drives 98 yards for a touchdown right here. Lamar's going to be under center. They are undoubtedly going to hand it to Derrick Henry here. Bengals with 2, 4, 5 hats up front. Lamar under center, single back, hands it to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry stopped at the line again, and the Bengals doing a great job so far of keeping 22 bottled up. A couple guys jawing. TJ Slaton, the former Packer, jawing with some Baltimore offensive linemen. Now, what would be great is if Cincinnati could somehow muster another stop and force Baltimore to punt back here, flip the field. Try to get Burrow and the offense some momentum back. Demetrius Knight on the edge. Baltimore, one tight, motions Isaiah Likely to the boundary. Throws it to DeAndre Hopkins across the middle and incomplete. .23 on the coverage for Cincinnati. Third and 10 for Baltimore. They lead 7-3 with 1:50 left in the first quarter. They are backed up. They're on about their own 2. Third and 10, Lamar in the gun. Lamar drops back. Incomplete, right on the sideline to Zay Flowers. Too high for him to handle one-handed along the sideline, and Baltimore will punt. Good situation here for Cincinnati. Good stop by Cincinnati. Josh Newton got beat really bad on the route, covering Flowers, but Lamar throw too high, and Zay Flowers too close to the sideline. And we've got a guy jumping on the punt. See if it's Baltimore or if it was 43 for Cincinnati. False start for Baltimore, so we'll go half the distance and punt it again from the 1. Great opportunity to flip the field here for Cincinnati. So the goal line stand, in a way, comes back to benefit the Bengals. Hopefully we get a good return here and start this drive again inside of Baltimore territory. We've got to be able to capitalize when we have the ball in plus territory. The Bengals send the guys, get close to blocking it. Great punt. Go, Charlie. Charlie not going to make it past the 50. Makes it to about the the Cincinnati 46-yard line. So not technically starting this drive in Baltimore territory, but starting damn close. Great punt by Baltimore. Let's update the time here for you guys. All right. Quick commercial break. Anybody in the stream right now, let me know in the chat where you're watching from, if you're watching the game. Cincinnati will start at their own 46, just shy of midfield. Burrow walks up under center. Chase Brown, the lone back in the backfield. Motions Chase right. Hands it to Chase Brown. Chase Brown met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets 1 or 2. Little stretch play there to start the drive. Handing it off to Chase Brown. Ball be on about the 47 of Cincinnati. Burrow in the gun. Sample in the backfield with him to his right. Jamar Chase at the top with Andre Yasovas to the field. Mitch Tinsley, the lone receiver, to the boundary. Chase Brown also back there to Burrow's left. Burrow drops back, swings it out to Sample. Sample way behind the line of scrimmage, but makes his way up to about the Baltimore 49 for maybe a 5 or 6 yard gain. Clock's ticking. 40 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. Jamar Chase has had an incredible run against the Ravens, averaging 120 receiving yards a game. Scored 8 touchdowns against Baltimore. Again, Burrow in the gun. Perine to his left, Sample to his right. Jamar Chase, the ISO guy. And there's some movement up front for Cincinnati. It's going to push back 5. Lord have mercy. Dalton Risner jumped. Number 66, the right guard. He flinches just a little bit. 3rd and 11 for Cincinnati. Second drive in a row where they started with advantageous field position. Again, Burrow in the gun. Sample to his right, Pirine to his left. 2 receivers to the field, Sovis and Tinsley. 1 receiver to the boundary, Chase. And it's blown dead again. End of the first quarter. All right. Lord have mercy, guys. 3rd and 11. It kind of feels like if Cincinnati doesn't convert on this 3rd and long, lose a lot of momentum here. The defense has stepped up the last 2 drives and helped the Bengals basically. I mean, you start the drive on the Baltimore 2, the drive before this, you don't get anything. You get stopped on downs. And then Cincinnati gets another stop defensively. And they get started on their own 47-yard line, basically midfield, and now stare at 3rd and 11 to keep this drive alive. Really hard to convince me that the defense is going to be able to mentally hold up if the offense doesn't start capitalizing on these good couple of drives from the defense. I don't want to say the whole game's going to change if and when Cincinnati doesn't get this 3rd down, but if I'm Cincinnati, I'm trying to get a play that for sure gets me 7 or 8 yards. Obviously, hopefully, it could go longer. But if the Bengals can get 7 or 8 yards here on 3rd and 11 at Baltimore's 46, I say you go for it. Because the chances of Rico dropping a dime punt, Rico's been very good. He's had to be with the state of this Bengals offense at certain points. But if Rico can drop it inside the 10, that would be great. Third and 11. Sample in the backfield with Burrow. Burrow in the gun. Trips left. Jamar Chase all on his own to the right. Burrow drops back. Looking, rolling out right. Finally lets it go. Chase on the sideline. Pulls it in. First down, Cincinnati. Great job. Great job. Jamar Chase all by himself over there on the right side of formation. Just runs an in. He runs a 10-yard in and feels the leverage inside and pivots back outside to make the catch on the sideline. How many yards would that go for? Cincinnati now on the Baltimore 41. Burrow in the gun. Brown to his right. Play fakes to Brown. Burrow back. Throwing to the flat to Sample, and Gilman knocks it free. Incomplete pass. Second down and second down and 10, Cincinnati, I believe. Fourteen minutes left in the second quarter. Second and 10, Cincinnati. Cincinnati on Baltimore's 41. Hands it to Pirine. Perine running strong. 5 or 6 yard gain for Perine. 3rd down and manageable. Very important for Cincinnati to come away with points on this drive, I believe. And 3 really doesn't do you much. Burrow in the gun. Perine to his right. Fant tight to the left. Motions right. Play fake to Perine. Fant squeaks out. And he's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and about 1. Cincinnati should go for it again here. Zach Taylor pulling out his call sheet. If you're the offensive line, you cannot jump here. 4th and 1. Burrow sneaks it forward. And it looks like he'll make it. 1st down, Cincinnati. Great job. Little tush push there for Cincinnati. Burrow with the 1st down on 4th and 1. Very important drive here, guys, for the big picture of this game, I believe, for Cincinnati. Cincinnati about on the Baltimore 30. They've got 6 first down to Baltimore's 5. Play clock down to 5. Burrow in empty. 3-by-2. 3 to the left. Drops back. Throws it to Chase. Throws it completely behind him. Looked like he brought it in, but they're going to say it's incomplete. You typically do not see the connection between Joe and Jamar being a bit off, but that seems to be the case here early in tonight's game. Burrow in the gun. Perine to his left. Motioning Tinsley to the right side of the formation. He'll be with Chase. Burrow back. Throws it deep. Tinsley open, but stopped in the middle of his route. He throttled that route down a little bit. Tinsley at the top of the formation to the right. Just running a go route. Marlon Humphrey bit down on the flat. Tinsley wide open, but just throttled the route down. That would have been 6. Third and 10 for Cincinnati. Just a disaster of a play, man. Just take the points. Burrow was looking for a quick throw, maybe a bubble to Jamar. And the Baltimore edge guys screamed upfield, cut it off, and so Joe faked it, dodged Kyle Van Noy in the pocket, and does a little shovel pass to Perine right in front of him. The play got about 5 or 6 yards. It's 4th and 4, and the Bengals will run the field goal unit out. Evan McPherson, 42-yard attempt. Been good this year. We need him to be good here, capitalize on this drive. Clean snap, clean hold. Ball is up, and it is good. 3 points for Cincinnati. One-point game with 11:24 left in the second quarter. Guys. Both defenses, contrary to the narrative this year, have played a pretty decent ball game up to this point. Little Chevrolet commercial, sentimental. What's going on, guys? We got to get the chat reactivated here. Let me know what you guys did for Thanksgiving. So we will see what things look like to wrap up the second half. If the defense is able to get Baltimore off the field again this drive, I will be absolutely flabbergasted. It just seems like anytime the Bengals need, it seems like for the Bengals this year, these games have just been way harder than they've needed to be. I mean, if Cincinnati was able to capitalize when they got the ball 2 series ago, starting on the Baltimore 2, and they come away with nothing, if they do what they're supposed to do there, we're looking at 13-7. But instead, we need another stop. Kick is up. In the landing zone, is going to be brought out. He is smacked around the 30. Baltimore will start their drive there. Derrick Henry's been bottled up tonight, man. One play Derrick Henry had, I shouldn't say he's bottled up. He ran that sweep for about 22 yards. Lamar under center. Motions were called back to an I formation. 34 in the backfield at tailback for Baltimore. Zay Flowers to the strength of the formation. Play fake. Lamar back. Throws it. Dropped by Mark Andrews in the flat. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Can Baltimore open it up? It seems like they've been a bit frustrated offensively so far, other than the Derrick Henry touchdown drive. They've had 3 chances at it, and they have 7 points to show for it. Lamar in the gun, number 26 for Baltimore, the tailback to his right. You got Andrews motion to the left. Lamar back. Throws it to the flat to Andrews. Andrews sticks his feet in, gets himself about 5, maybe 6. 3rd down and probably 4. Clock is running. Under 11 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Can Cincinnati's defense come up with another stop, 3rd and 4, on Baltimore's 37, maybe 36. Lamar in the gun. Back to pass. Pass rush on him. He's rolling right. Barrett Carter plastering. Can he get there? He cannot. Lamar runs for the first down. God. Barrett Carter just couldn't make a play. Demetrius Knight trying to clean it up, but Barrett Carter just couldn't make it. 1st and 10, Baltimore on their own 43. Lamar in the pistol, rolling right, sets, hit by Asai, throws a deep ball. Devontae Walker, wide open across the middle of the field, just overthrown. 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. Osai with the pressure off of the blind side there. Number 58 for Cincinnati. Great job on the rush by Osai. Maybe causing that errant throw. It wasn't an errant throw. He just overthrew him a little bit. Jackson back in the gun. 34 to his right. Kolar tight left. 2 receivers up top. Lamar back. Throwing it to the flat to 34. He will get the first down and then some. Past midfield. Keaton Mitchell is the guy, number 34. Baltimore with 7 first downs now. Lamar in the gun. Keaton Mitchell to his left. Snaps. Hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell getting met at the line of scrimmage. It will be about no gain for Baltimore there. Clock about to tick under 9 minutes here in the second quarter. Should be about 2nd down and 9. And it will be 2nd and 9. Two by two for Baltimore receivers. Keaton Mitchell to Lamar's left. Lamar in the gun. Motions likely into the slot. Lamar back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Flips it to Likely. Likely's going to take it all the way down. And he fumbles out the back of the end zone. They're going to have to take a look at this. This might be a touchdown for Baltimore, but it looked like Likely fumbled as he was going into the end zone. Ball looked like it went out of the back. And the ball is loose before he got to the goal line. Let's see what happens to the ball. The ball was clearly out before he Likely scored. The ball goes out the back. This should be a touchback, defensive stop for Cincinnati. They're going to look at this. The ball was clearly out before Likely scored and goes out the back of the end zone. It's going to be Bengals ball here. Bengals get a lucky break. They got absolutely gashed by Likely right there. This is going to be Bengals football. 7-6 ball game, guys. I am burning up, guys. I'm wearing this hoodie. We'll probably call it till the half. And then I'll throw an intermission screen on there. Maybe have a toke of smoke. Let you guys breathe a little bit. And then we'll come back for the second half. Does that sound good? So this is going to be Cincinnati ball. A great break for Cincinnati. Fumble out of the back of the end zone for Isaiah Likely. Sets Cincinnati up 1st and 10 from, I believe, their own 20. Burrow in the gun. Big break for Cincinnati. Brown to his left. Hands it to Brown. Not much real estate to go. Flag on the play. Will probably be a hold. Take the Bengals back to their own 10. 1st and 20. Noah Fant, the one that was holding on that play. Number 86, the tight end for Cincinnati. First and 20 from Cincinnati's 10. You have to capitalize on this somehow. If you're serious about winning this game, we have to capitalize on the success of the defense. They are playing their tails off right now. On paper, they got gashed. Burrow in the gun. Sample again to his right. Brown motions in. Touch pass to Brown. He's got some momentum. Gets himself about 6, maybe 7. It's going to be 2nd and about 13. See where they spot it. Second and 12, it's going to be for Cincinnati coming up. Burrow in the gun. Brown to his left. Yasovas in the slot to the left of Burrow. Chase motions over there, going to be inside of Yasovas. You got Gesicki and Tinsley on the right side of the formation. Brown now comes up to the line of scrimmage to protect Baltimore mugging. They drop 2, rush 4 in the seam to Gesicki down for the first down around the Cincinnati 31. Great spot there. Great play. Excuse me, 3rd and 1. That looked like a first down to me. I don't know what happened there with the spot. Cincinnati is 1 for 6 on 3rd down with an average of 8.5 yards to go. So they have not been doing a good job of getting a 3rd and manageable. They have it here, 3rd and 1. Perine to the right, Burrow in the gun, motions Tinsley in to block, hands it to Perine. He will plunge forward for a gain of about 3 with the first down. Clock ticking, getting down to about 6 minutes left in the half here. Chase to the field, right side of the formation. Burrow in the gun. Chase Brown on his left, snaps it, play fake to Brown. Burrow back, lets it rip. He's going deep to Chase. Chase on the catch! Down to the 25, Jamar Chase. Bang! That's what we've been looking for from this Bengals offense, guys. Chase is to the field by himself, covered in man by Marlon Humphrey. 12 for Baltimore, tries to come over the top, but is too late. Jamar Chase hand fighting with him, catches it over that right shoulder, and beautifully falls down on the sideline to set the Bengals up nice in Baltimore territory. What a catch. Burrow in the gun, Brown to the right. Tinsley motions in. It's going to be a handoff. Hands it to Brown. Good cut back to the left. Brown grabs him about 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. The Bengals are working. Some excitement finally, guys. Jamar Chase now with 82 catches, 926 yards, and 5 touchdowns on the season. Leads the NFL in targets, does Chase. Burrow in the gun. Brown to his left. Orlando Brown jumped. The left tackle for Cincinnati jumped. It's going to push him back 5. It'll be 2nd and about 8. Orlando Brown, man. Burrow in the gun, Sample to his left, Brown to his right, snaps it, Burrow back, looking, throws it to the sideline. Chase on an out route, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Cincinnati. And they are at risk of letting yet another drive stall out. Cincinnati has no room for error anymore in this season. If they want to get to the playoffs, they're going to have to win these last 6 games in a row. Last year, they ripped off 5 in a row to go 9-8 and give themselves a chance to make the playoffs. This year, ironically, the playoff path seems even clearer for Cincinnati, but they have to win the last 6 in a row. Burrow in the gun, Sample to his right, Perine to his left, Burrow back. Up to Chase, and he catches it on the sideline. Again, first down, Cincinnati. Chase is balling this drive. Shutting these Baltimore Ravens faithful up. Just a great ball. Beautifully done. Cincinnati set up here. Looks like they'll be on about the 10. They are. Gesicki motioning left. You got trips left. Burrow in the gun. Brown to the right. Yasovas to the field. All alone. Burrow back. Looking. Throwing to the back. Too high. Looking for Gesicki down there on the back of the end zone. Did not connect with him. 2nd and goal. Burrow in the gun. Pirine to his left. Jamar and Yasovas out to the left. Tinsley to the right in tight to the field. Tinsley motions over inside the formation. Hands off to Pirine. Pirine keeps it chugging. Gets himself about 3 or 4. Let me tell you guys, that when Tinsley motions in, it's a telltale sign that Cincinnati's going to run the ball. The Ravens defense has got to be picking up on that. Cincinnati cannot continue to motion Tinsley in like that. He gets, obviously the back gets some help with lead blocking, but it's a dead giveaway that Cincinnati's going to hand it off when they motion Tinsley inside the formation into the box. Burrow in the gun, Sample to his left, Brown to his right. You got Jamar by himself to the field, Yasovas and Tinsley to the boundary on the left. Snaps it, Burrow back. Up to Chase. And he was held up there. Ball goes out the back of the end zone. 4th and goal. Cincinnati probably going to kick it again to take the lead. And they do. He doubled Jamar Chase. Joey B went there anyway. McPherson to attempt a 24-yard field goal. 5 left on the play clock. High snap. Good hold. Up and in. Cincinnati takes the lead 9-7 with 2:36 left in the second quarter. All right. Guys, I'm going to have a pee real fast. Oh, Lord. Something warmer here, or sorry, chillier here. So, yeah, we take the lead. I don't know how to feel about this game. I felt like this game was going to give me cancer. It hasn't. The defense has played really well. Set aside that one series where Derrick Henry punches it in on the toss from 25, 30 yards. All right. Money Mac to kick it deep. 2:36 left in the second quarter. Cincinnati 9, Baltimore 7. Can the defense hold up for one more drive here to finish up what has largely been a well-played second half by this Bengals defense? McPherson kicking it deep. It'll be in the zone, be brought out by Keaton Mitchell, I believe. Almost broke free there. One guy left, made the tackle. Dax Hill looked to be on the tackle there on that kickoff. 68 tackles on the year for Dax Hill. 1 pick, 4 pass breakups, 4 down linemen for Cincinnati. They got likely at a sniffer. Lamar in the gun snaps it back to pass up to Rashad Bateman, but again, just overthrown. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. Bengals offense has got to start capping off drives with touchdowns here. Lamar in the gun. 2 receivers to the field on the left side of the formation. 1 in tight that looks to be likely on the right side. Lamar back to pass. Pocket closing in. Lamar dancing. Rolling left now. Barrett Carter plastering. He finally sets up and throws and likely catches it on the 40, and he will get to about the Bengals 35. Gain of 31. Lord have mercy. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Jesus Christ. God, he had forever to throw, man. This is my puppy. You see my puppy? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Are you licking? Are you licking? Oh, my gosh. So, looks like Baltimore will at least come away with 3 on this drive here, barring another Bengals turnover. I don't know if you classify a fumble out the back of the end zone as a turnover, but if you do, Cincinnati with 2 turnovers and only 9 points to show for it. Unbelievable, guys. 1st and 10 for Baltimore. First and 10. What, they're on the 35? Oh, man. This is not ideal, guys. Not ideal, guys. Let's see how Cincinnati opened the game with the ball. So Baltimore with a chance to potentially double dip. If they can hold on to the ball the rest of the half and grab some points, they can come right back out to start the second half, try and get more points. God forbid they score a touchdown here on this drive and don't give the Bengals any time to answer before halftime. It could be the case. John Madden, the legend. Baltimore will open up around the Bengals. Lamar back to pass. Going deep. Wide open is Flowers, and they score a touchdown. Oh, but he pulled the ball out. There is a flag. Looks like he went to the ground before the ball got pulled out. This one will not be counting. Was it holding on the Ravens? PI on Flowers. They caught him for a little ticky-tack push-off. Wow. The Bengals get a huge break again. Bengals fans are not used to getting breaks like this. Baltimore crowd booing heavily. Baltimore, 3 penalties for 16 yards. Cincinnati, 3 penalties for 20 yards. Pretty even keeled there. 1:54 left in the second. Baltimore with the ball on the Cincinnati 1-2-3, 46-yard line. Lamar in the gun. Trips right. Lamar back to pass. Tosses it up to DeAndre Hopkins on a little hitch out route. Hopkins will pick up 6 or 7, maybe 8 on that play. Wow. Unbelievable. They're showing the replay of that Isaiah Likely 31-yard catch. It's absolutely unbelievable. He ran a stop route originally. Lamar in the gun, 2-by-2 for Baltimore. Hands it, play fake. Lamar back, ball up and short of DeAndre Hopkins. 3rd and 10 for Baltimore. Cincinnati has caught too many good breaks. It's an eerie feeling as a Bengals fan. You're not used to catching breaks like this. You just aren't. 3rd and 10, you're in field goal range. A sack would be huge for Cincinnati. They've had trouble getting their paws on Lamar, and obviously Trey Hendrickson out again. 2, 4, 6, 7 hats up front mugging Cincinnati. They send them all. Osai gets home. Comes free. The best thing that could have happened for the Bengals happens, and he is sacked and knocked out of field goal range. Let's go. Let's go. Cincinnati calls a timeout to stop the clock. They're going to try and get a chance. 2, 4, 6. 6 people they sent on that blitz. All of the guys mugging came. Jordan Battle was in the B gap. Osai comes off the edge free for the sack. Great play. Great job forcing a punt from Baltimore. 4th and 19. That'll knock them out of field goal range. What a play. What a call by Al Golden. Great job. Charlie Jones back to return. If you're Charlie Jones and this ball is inside the 10, you let it bounce out the back. Get away from the ball. Ball goes right out the back of the end zone. Ball start on the Bengals 20, I believe. Burrow running back out there, minute 35 left. We go to commercial. So we'll give it to Cincinnati on the 20. 1st and 10. And I didn't get how much time was left, so we're going to have to wait to update the time. Cincinnati defense, guys. Holy mackerel. I said to a couple guys, maybe I said it on the podcast yesterday, that I thought the presence of Joe Burrow would not just elevate the offense, but elevate the defense as well, give them a mental, spiritual lift. And I hate saying that I was right, but I look to be right about that, at least in this first half here. The Bengals defense is by far playing the best half of football they've played all year so far. only allowing 7. This is not the game that I would have expected, though. I would have expected a track meet. And instead, we're looking at a 9-7 ball game. Cincinnati going to have to drive a long field here with 2 timeouts left. Looks like they'll have to go about 80 yards. Again, I mean, you look at these two teams. Baltimore, you know you're going to get their best because this is an important division game for them, obviously. And then Cincinnati, literally, if they lose again this season, this regular season, their hopes of doing anything noteworthy are gone. And so you have the Bengals playing inspired football. They have their leader back in BURROW. They have Chase back after the spitting incident 2 weeks ago. It's going to be very interesting to see how this game plays out. We will be here with you through it to see it through. My brisket, I'm not sure how much time is left on my brisket, but I'm sure we still got a couple hours left. I've been smoking this thing in the oven for, at this point, 6 or 7 hours. My first brisket, so my expectations are high, but I'm hoping I don't mess it up. Okay. Cincinnati starts on their own 20. BURROW in the gun. Brown to his right. Snaps it. Hands it off to Brown. Brown with a seam. Brown gets himself about 12 yards on the first down carry. Minute 25 and ticking left. Bengals are hurried to the line. Plenty of time for Joe Burrow. You got bunch right. 3 guys. Gesicki, Tinsley, Yasovas. And we had someone jump for Cincinnati. Looks to be Orlando Brown again. Chat disconnected. Let's check on the stream, guys. Orlando Brown's got to wake the fuck up, guys. Let's see how the stream looks. All right, looks like it looks fine. Okay. We are successfully back. BURROW in the gun. Back to pass. Looking. Just throws a check down to Chase Brown. He's out in space. Tries to hurdle number 3. Picks up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd and 14 about with 1:07 left. BURROW didn't have anything there. He finds Chase Brown out in the flat with nobody really around him. He's able to pick up maybe 10. Oh, wait, it was a false start. Never mind. I thought it was a hold. It was, never mind. Okay. Bunch right. Tinsley, Yasovas, Gesicki all to the right side. Brown to his left. BURROW in the gun. Chase on his own on the left side of the formation. BURROW back to pass. Letting it go. Over the middle. Looks like Tinsley made the catch with stout coverage on him. Wiggins in coverage on Tinsley. And Cincinnati will use their second timeout. So the Bengals getting close to midfield here. Burrow's feet look solid tonight. There were a lot of concerns about that toe. His feet are looking light. They're looking mobile. They're looking agile. They're looking hostile. Joe Burrow looking pretty solid with 58 seconds left to go in the half. All right, let's see what they do here. 1st and 10. Burrow in the gun. Back to throw. Pressure coming. Down the sideline. And Mitch Tinsley had the catch originally, but drops it as he goes to the ground. 2nd and 10. Got to make that catch, man. Got to make that catch. Awuzie on the coverage, former Bengal. Wish we still had that guy. But the Bengals organization does a great job of letting great players walk. Burrow going to be in the gun again. Piron to his right. Back to his left. Tinsley and Gesicki on the left. Back to pass is Burrow. Steps up in the pocket. He throws. Comes out wobbly. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. If you're Cincinnati, you've got to capitalize. Again, complimentary football. Cincinnati in the huddle. Chase going to be on the left side of the formation, all alone. Sample in the backfield to Burrow's left. Burrow in the gun. Piron to his right. Gesicki and Andre Yoshi to the right side of the formation, the field. Chase is going to be the boundary. Burrow back to throw. Up top to Chase. Oh, and it's knocked out. Good coverage by Awuzie, the former Bengal. Those guys probably had a lot of practice reps together in Cincinnati. Miss having that guy, Awuzie. His press man-to-man coverage, great play by Awuzie, man. It's the right read for Joe, and Awuzie makes a play. Cincinnati going to punt. 44 seconds left. Can the defense not have a meltdown here? Bounces into the end zone. Baltimore's going to get it on their own 20 with 36 seconds left in the half. They've got a couple timeouts as well. Let's update that score bug for you guys. So again, at the half, we will take a break. If you guys want to leave the stream running while we are at break, power to you. If you want to go and grab a slice of your auntie's apple pie, you're also welcome to do that. But make sure you come back for the second half call. It's probably going to be a bit more juice in that one, I would just guess, as we get down the wire on this AFC North Thanksgiving matchup to wrap up the day. What do I even do when we're on commercial breaks? You know, just hang out here. Yeah. The Bengals have pissed me off the least this game than they have any other game this season. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm going to get me a little... Cook me something up here. I got the brisket in the oven. Not sure how much time I got left on that joint. But the house smells amazing. I've kind of gotten used to the smell from being here for a little bit now. But hopefully this brisket will be worth something. I've been talking about it all over social media. Told all my friends that I was doing brisket today. I left a Thanksgiving party earlier to come and wrap this brisket and put it back in the oven. And even after it's probably got an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. It's probably got more like an hour and a half left. Even then, I'm going to have to pull it and let it rest for a couple hours before I can give it a try. Lamar in empty. 1st and 10 from Cincinnati, 20 for Baltimore. Lamar back to pass. Ball out. Fumble. Cincinnati's on it. What a half the Cincinnati Bengals defense has put together. Now it's on the offense to capitalize. Lamar saying he was down. So the ball, nobody hit Lamar. The ball just kind of putzed out of his hand. He lost control of it. He's trying to say that it was a forward throw, but it looks like the ball came out before he came forward in his motion. It was almost like a downward motion. He was trying to get ready to throw it, and I guess he didn't want it anymore, so maybe he wanted to pull it back in. The Ravens offense is out there very confident. The Cincinnati Bengals have forced 3 turnovers this half, guys. Unbelievable half by this Bengals defense, guys. Unbelievable. They break the huddle. Burrow will come out in the gun next to Brown. Brown to his left. Sample to his right. Yasovas Moses to the left side of the formation with Chase. And you got Tinsley out there all alone on the right side. Look for Burrow to maybe go to Tinsley. Burrow back to pass. Throws a little arrow route to Brown. Brown gets lit up after about 3 yards. Clock was running. Cincinnati got to take their final timeout. They would have liked to have gotten out of bounds there, but they did not. Three turnovers for the Bengals defense this half. And that touchback, that fumble by Likely out the back of the end zone will count as a turnover. Wow, a lot of miscues for Baltimore. Lamar with some shiny grills in his mouth. Let me tell you what, bud. Second and 6 for Cincinnati. No timeouts left for the Bengals. 3 drives in the red zone materialized into 2 field goals. Miscommunication to Fant, incomplete pass. Again, it's going to be 3rd and 6. Will the Bengals stall yet another offensive drive where they have a flipped field and an opportunity to really make this a 2-possession game? Third and 6, 18 seconds, no timeouts. What do you do here? Burrow back. Up top, Tinsley. Holy crap. He caught that ball one-handed. Tinsley caught that ball. So he was out of bounds. So they're going to have to bring out the field goal unit for the 4th time. Cincinnati fails to get in the end zone again on a short field opportunity. Absolutely absurd. Complimentary football has been a problem for this team. McPherson to kick, 33-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, up and good. Cincinnati now leads 12-7 with 10 seconds left in the half. Baltimore will get it to start the second half. Can the Bengals defense keep up the level of play they've shown here in the first half with 3 turnovers, only allowing 7 points, barring a disaster to end the half? God. It's going to be a cat and mouse game here in the second half. Can Baltimore make the adjustments on offense to start ripping this Bengals defense, or will the Bengals defense continue to play outstanding? The best game they've played, the best half of football by far they've played all year. We will take a break during halftime here. I'm not sure who the halftime show is. But we'll throw the intermission screen up here. Oh, let me add to the score here. 12-7, guys. I thought this was going to be a track meet. McPherson kicks it, lands in the zone. Mitchell going to bring it out. And he's met around the 32 with 4 seconds left in the half. So Baltimore will probably kneel it down to take it to the halftime here. I do not know who the halftime performer is for this game. I guess we'll find out. And they'll just take it to the half here. So if you guys want to hang on the stream, great. I'm going to mute the mic. Maybe go have a toke of smoke. Let's hear what Zach has to say. Zach stating the obvious. Got to get a bigger payoff when we're down there in the red zone. 4 field goals. I don't mean to be Captain Obvious like Coach Taylor, but if you score 3 touchdowns off those turnovers, it's a 24-7 game. Instead, it's a 1-possession game, 12-7. Bengals failing again, even under a magnificent performance, comparatively speaking, by this defense, to play complementary football. It's now halftime, guys, so I'm going to set up an intermission screen here, and you can either keep the stream rolling if you want, or if you want to pop off for a second and pop back in, we will be here to cover the entire second half and the end of the game. You're welcome to stay with, but if you leave, just make sure you come back. You know what I'm saying? Please. Please. So I'm going to throw an intermission screen up here, and we'll see you guys when the game resumes here in the third quarter. All right, so we missed the first series. Baltimore going 3 and out to start that series. Mitch Tinsley returning the punt for Cincinnati. Great opening drive for the Bengals on defense. Let me update the Cincinnati has it. Just forced a punt. Where are we at in the third quarter here? 12:48. Hands off to Chase Brown on first. Okay, we will hold it tight there. 2nd and 4. Burrow 15 for 32 in the first half, 165 yards. Most attempts in a half in the NFL this season. It seemed like they were about damn throwing every play. Tinsley on the left, but motions right. Play fake to Brown. Burrow rolls left, throws it in the dirt. Nothing there. 3rd and 4. Nate Wiggins out. Limping off. Looks like he's ruled out. Nate Wiggins, a great defensive back for Baltimore. It's a foot injury. Third and 4. Yasovis motions from the left to right. He's with Tinsley, Gesicki, and Chase on the left side of the formation. Burrow in the gun. Perine to his right. Baltimore showing blitz. And a great catch by Chase for the first down. Up high. He goes up, gets it with his big paws, pulls it down. Big play. Jamar Chase. Kyle Hamilton walked up in the B gap there. Plays man on the back. Burrow has to get it out quick. Chase running kind of a slant. Throws it up high. Chase comes down and gets it. Burrow under center. Lone back is Perine. Sample at a sniffer. Burrow audibles back to the gun. Perine to his right. Burrow back to pass again. Rolling right. Rolling right. Looking for somebody. Just going to run it out of bounds for a gain of about 3.
Yeah, this is a really good sequence before the snap. Baltimore was up in there. Then the play covers here. You can hear Joe Burrow say 0-0.
So Baltimore was playing straight man, and Burrow sniffs it out, calling out 0, communicating. Good job by Burrow. Cincinnati in a must-win situation. They've driven down the field. Burrow in the gun. Brown to his left. Yasovis motions right to left. Yasovis will be at the top. Burrow back to pass. He's blitzed. He does a little flip out to Chase Brown. Chase Brown caught behind the line of scrimmage. Spins out. Ends up gaining about 3 or 4. What a great run by Chase Brown. 3rd down. Probably, I'm not sure, about 3. Clock ticking under 10:15 in the third quarter. 12-7 Cincinnati. I thought this game was going to be a track meet, but it's actually been a bit of a defensive battle. 3rd and 4. What seems like a big play for Cincinnati. Every play seems like it's big here. Burrow in the gun. Sample to his left. Chase on the right side of the formation in the slot. Timeout, Cincinnati. Burrow takes that timeout. I am not sure how to feel about this game, ladies and gentlemen. messaging app, hoping it doesn't slow down our stream. Again, this is the first live reaction, live commentary stream. Burrow in the gun. Sample originally to his left. Motions down to max protect there in the strong A gap. Brown also going over to the left. Burrow back to pass again. Sits in the pocket, getting in trouble. Rolls out, continuing to roll out. Throws it up to Tinsley, and the flag comes in. Pass. Move the chain for Cincinnati. Burrow smiling, makes a smirk, makes a, damn, I botched that. Makes a little remark. Kyle Van Noy. Hopefully the messaging app doesn't slow our stream down. It's the right call. I know I'm biased, but it is the right call. 27, I didn't catch his name, gets a little hook with his left arm around Tinsley's left shoulder pad. Burrow in the gun, Pirine to his left, Chase motioning right to left. Now Tinsley going into the box. Again, a dead giveaway for a Bengals run. Bengals still rip off about 9. Pirine on the carry. Pirine been incredible to have back as well. 9:30 in the third. 2nd and 2. Bengals are going to hurry on up there. Baltimore had to hustle a guy out. Number 45 looked to be a linebacker. Now Cincinnati will slow it down. They're going to make a change here at the line. Burrow's chatting, walking around, licks his fingers, and off we go. 4 drives, 3 field goals for Cincinnati. Burrow in the gun, Pirine to his right. Tinsley motions right to left in the box. He's going to hand it off again. Nope, it's a play fake. Burrow actually pulled it, and he's shimmying at the line enough for a first down. A quarterback blast of all things with Joe Burrow. Now in the broadcast, they're talking about Zay Flowers' touchdown earlier that got called back. It seemed like a ticky-tack call. Saying it's pass interference, either a rare break that Cincinnati got. 5 seconds on the play clock. Burrow in the gun. Chase Brown to his left. Tanner Hudson pushing right to left. Burrow back to fake. He's sitting in the pocket. Going up top to Hudson. Hudson covered well on that play. Well covered. This is an interesting game, guys. All right, Burrow under center. Brown the lone back. Tinsley out wide to the right. Chase will motion left to right. Fake a jet sweep and just hand it to Brown. He only gets about a yard. Cincinnati is now on the Baltimore 14, I believe. It's 3rd down. And since he has controlled the time of possession, they've had a 9-play, 47-yard drive at this point, taking off 5 minutes in this third quarter. Baltimore went 3 and out to start the half. We missed that here on the stream. This is the first drive of the second half that we're picking up, and we're already halfway through it at 7:30. Burrow in the gun, empty set, motions Pirine back to his left now. Chase the lone guy to the boundary. Burrow back to pass again, rolling right, throwing to Tanner Hudson. Hudson with a one-handed grab, inbounds, touchdown, Cincinnati! A 14-yard dot. Pulled off with one hand. Tanner Hudson pulling it in with his left hand and careening it over to his right as he gets both feet down. Inbounds. Let's go. Let's go. 19-7, the score is going to be pending the extra point. He beats Kyle Hamilton in coverage, the best safety for Baltimore. Extra point is up and good. The first touchdown of the night for Cincinnati Bengals comes in spectacular fashion. What a catch! Tanner Hudson. Wow. We go to commercial. What a play, guys. What a play. Really great stuff. Of all guys, who had Tanner Hudson anytime touchdown? Wow, guys. That changes things a good bit. Now, what we need to look for is whether this defense continues, this Bengals defense, whether they continue to stick their heels in the ground and say, we have changed the narrative here about this unit, or are they going to pull off a bit because they've got some cushion now? Our guys, this is really going to show you if this team is worth believing in. The performance of this defense coming off a spectacular touchdown by Tanner Hudson. This is going to be a pivotal drive for this defense, and I'm probably going to say that for every single drive coming down the pipe. But I would argue that this drive, this upcoming offensive Baltimore drive, Bengals on defense, will be a drive in this ball game. Maddie. Finally, I need to add to the score here. And I didn't get how much time is left on the 19-7 Cincinnati. $7:22 left. Oh, I didn't mean to. Ali going to bring it out. That's one of their backup running backs, number 26. I'm not sure where he brought it out to. Joseph Osai been showing up, doing his thing, getting back there, bothering Lamar. He's made a number of plays that they're showing on the TV broadcast right now. Couple of sacks. Forced fumble or two. He forced that interception. Lamar now comes under center. Derrick Henry, the lone back. Play fake to Henry. Lamar throws it to Andrews across the middle on a crosser route. He'll come out to about the Bengals 49, crossing into Bengals territory. Clock will run below 7 minutes here. Baltimore looking to be a bit hurried. Baltimore breaks the huddle. Again, Lamar will be under center. Derrick Henry, the lone back. You got two tight receivers to the right on the top of the formation, and you got Kolar tight, Ricard in the backfield. Hands it to Henry. There's a big seam. He'll get about 7 or 8. Maybe 9. Should be about 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Baltimore will have it around Cincinnati's 42. 41. Baltimore. Lamar in the gun pitches it to Henry. He plunges ahead to about the Bengal 35. First down, Baltimore. This is what I'm talking about. I really believe that this defense is of the mentality right now. Oh, offense got it, bruh. We can kind of chill for a minute, bruh. When they need to stick their freaking heels in and set the tone. 1st and 10, they've allowed a couple of big runs. Flowers and Andrews come out of the formation tight, then motion out wide. Lamar in the gun. You got Mitchell to his right, Likely, and Bateman. Lamar back, swings it out to Mitchell. Mitchell drops it. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Lamar clapping hard. Oh, we're frozen. That sucks. Hopefully you guys can still hear. All right, we're good. Lamar in the gun, motions Flowers left to right. He goes back out to the left. Hands it to Henry. Henry, big hole. Gets himself about 8, maybe 9. 3rd down again and short. Clock will run under 5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. 19-7 Cincinnati. Henry's got 10 attempts, 60 yards, and a touchdown. It seems like, for the most part, they bottled him up, but the stat line says otherwise. Lamar again in the gun. You got Ali out to his right. He'll now motion around, end up on Lamar's left. 2 to the right for Baltimore. Andrews in tight. Hands it to, a pull. It's a quarterback read. Lamar gets the first down and then some, down to about the 20, I believe. That's their bread and butter right there, guys. It's a read option, elementary. He's reading Knight out there on the edge. Crashed, and he pulled it. Andrews cut him off with a reach block, and that's all she wrote. First down, Baltimore. Almost a little bit of a hold by Andrews, but nothing too crazy. Kolar in tight, Likely there with him. Under center, lone back is Mitchell. Lamar pitches it out to the left. There's nobody there, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. I told you guys, this Bengal defense got complacent after the offense finally scores a touchdown and tries to blow this thing open. The defense looks like Swiss cheese. 7 plays, 68 yards. Didn't have the ball that long. About 3.5 minutes did Baltimore. Just an absolute breakdown defensively, trying to fit a nub side sweep by Keaton Mitchell, number 34 for Baltimore, the running back. Here's the extra point. Good snap, good hold, up and good. 19-14. Is this game going to be another painful memory in Bengals lore? I didn't get the time adjusted. It's all right. Lord have mercy, guys. This defense playing great in the first half. And then they get complacent. Guys, I ordered a thermometer to see if the internal temp on my brisket is 205. And I ordered it to be shipped within 3 hours. At about noon or 1 p.m. and it's not here yet, so I don't know what to do. I don't have a thermometer to see if my brisket is done, but the time it's coming up to about that time where I'm going to need to look at taking it out, but I have no way of gauging the temp. So I don't really know what to do. Amazon failed me. I was supposed to have a thermometer. And we're on stream here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so maybe we'll keep smoking it. I set the timer for 3 hours. It's been in there wrapped for 3 hours. So maybe we give it until 9 p.m. I have no way of gauging the internal temperature right now for this brisket because I ordered a thermometer on Amazon at 1 p.m. It was to be here 3 hours from then. I get an email saying that the delivery is delayed until 6 p.m. And then I got an email saying that I'm going to get refunded for that expedited shipping. We're on stream here. We're going to call the entirety of this game. But I got to make sure my brisket is done the right way. I'm sure I'll enjoy it either way. But it's been cooking low and slow at 250 since about 11 a.m. today. It's been in there for maybe noon. I'm sure it'll be good to go here in about 20 minutes. What do you guys think? I put this brisket in. It's my first brisket ever, by the way. So my expectations aren't high, but my boy over at the butcher shop, Mr. Lee Bones, told me exactly what I needed to do, but a big part of the equation is having a thermometer, and I was banking on having a thermometer. Burrow in the gun, 1st and 10. Brown to his right. He play fakes to Brown, flips it back to Brown. Brown squeaks out of there a little bit. Nice little 9-yard gain to start the drive for the Bengals. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I know I shouldn't do it based on feel, but I don't really have any choice. Invested a bit of money into this brisket, but it's Thanksgiving. We wanted to have a nice little memory. Burrow in the gun. Fant tight left. Snapped, hands it to P-Ryan. P-Ryan plunges ahead. Nice gain. Good run for P-Ryan. He felt a little resistance at the line of scrimmage and kept it chugging. Gained to about 12 or 13, I think. So what I'll do is I'm going to wrap my brisket in a towel. I'm going to take a bath towel, wrap the brisket in there, throw it in a styrofoam cooler. Burrow in the gun. 1st and 10. P-Ryan to his right. You got 2x2 for Cincinnati out wide. Snapped. Burrow back. Up top to Tinsley. And the back. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, man, that would have been a nice catch. He lost it at the last second, guys. He lost it at the last second. It was a back shoulder throw. He had it in his hands and just couldn't finish the catch. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Burrow in the gun again. P-Ron to his right. Yasovis, the lone receiver out left. He now motions in the box right. That's going to be a run. Dead giveaway by the Bengals again when that receiver motions into the box. They did it with Tinsley most of the game, most of the first half, and then they just do it with Yasovis from the other side. 3rd down. 7. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Taking underneath. Bengals in the huddle. Burrow in the guns. Sample to his right, Pirine to his left, drops back to pass again, goes up to the Chase on the out route. Down the sideline has been absolute cash money for the Bengals tonight, guys. Kyle Hamilton was at linebacker depth on that play, and they bring him right down the B gap. They do a great job of picking him up. Dalton Risner. And Sample as well, doing a great job picking up that pass rush from the inside. Chase was 6 catches for 100 yards. Burrow under center. Chase Brown back there. Hands it off to Brown. He's met at the gap. Maybe gets 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock ticking under a minute here in our third quarter. Bengals have had the ball for 29 minutes versus Baltimore's 15 and a half minutes, almost double the time of possession for Cincinnati. I would say that flipping fields and turnovers has been the factor in this game. Burrow in the gun, Brown to his left, Tinsley on the left side by himself, Yasovis and Chase on the right. Burrow back to pass. Across the middle to Tinsley, and it's a nice breakup by Awuzie, the former Bengal. Wish we had his ass, guys. 20 seconds left in the third, and the Bengals on the Ravens 30 face 3rd and 9. Just a 10-yard dig. Awuzie looked to have been an outside leverage and coverage there, but does a great job sticking his hand in there and swiping it away. Textbook by Awuzie. Missed that guy, man. Third and 9. Burrow in the gun. Pirine to his right. Sample in tight to pick up a blitz. And they're getting back there. Burrow stands in strong. Throws it to Yasovis. Touchdown, Bengals. A strike to Andre Yosivash. 26-14 Bengals pending the extra point in this pivotal division game here on Thanksgiving. The Ravens brought it. Joe Burrow grabbed his nuts, stepped up in the pocket, and delivers a strike to Yoshi right down the middle. The Bengals are cooking. Extra point here. Snap is good. Hold is good. Up and good for Money Mac. 26-14 Cincinnati. Off of a touchdown from Joe Burrow to pretty boy Yoshivash. Right down the middle. Wow. Burrow's fired up, pumping his chest, hitting his helmet, screaming, I'm back. God. Guys. Is that the end of the third? I didn't catch. I've been doing bad keeping up with the time. Wow. Dudes. This is fun. Wow, guys. Oh, my computer's just puckered up right now. All right. I'm just responding to texts right now, guys. I'm going to take this brisket off here in about 11 minutes. All right, 15 seconds left in the third quarter here. Man, we've got ourselves a game. Burrow, 21 for 42, 240 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah, we've been talking about Joe Burrow on athletic reels, his pocket movement. How about his presence in the line scrimmage, deciphering everything that's going on and finding the open guy. And this thing has been about opportunity.
This game has been fun so far.
Burrow, obviously a welcome sight for Bengal fans. He's been awfully good tonight against this Ravens defense. 2 touchdowns compared to 2 turnovers.
We got a whole fourth quarter to play, ladies and gentlemen. Lamar coming up, ball on the Baltimore 35. Motions required back to an I formation. Henry the deep back. Bateman out to the left wide. Flowers out wide to the right. Hands it to Derrick Henry. There's a big gap. He'll get about 6. Tackled by Cedric. Flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Take it back to the 25. It'll be 1st and 20 for Baltimore with 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
You know, I heard some people talking about why are they playing? Why would Joe Burrow come back? They're 3-8. They have no shot. They should shut them down and just get ready for the next season. And we talked to him the other day. He's like, "Are you kidding me? He's trying to come back earlier than what the doctors tell him. He's a competitor. He wants to play. That's what he does." And you know, he has not been perfect tonight, but you've seen flashes.
Cincinnati 2-1 in the division. If they run the table and they win these last 6 games in a row, Cincinnati has a clear path to win the AFC North and make the playoffs. Cincinnati, with a win tonight, their playoff chances jump to 6% from 1%. Lamar back, throwing a quick check down to Henry. Barrett Carter overruns it. Geno Stone nowhere to be found. Breaks another tackle. Derrick Henry is on the loose due to some terrible tackling by the Bengals. Again, offense got it, bruh. Oh, no, we cool, bruh. Pissing me off. Terrible tackling. Derrick Henry broke that for 40+. Just when you think you got it cinched up, guys. And we go to the fourth quarter. That might be a blessing that Baltimore, after that big play, we go to a break. That might be a blessing in disguise. I'm going to take this brisket off here in about 7 minutes. And then we're going to let it rest for 3 hours. You guys won't get to see the end result. Unless you follow me on Instagram or something. Actually might be good during this commercial to try and take it out.
So much of tackling is about angles and leverage. So Lamar checks it down to Derrick Henry right here, and the Bengals are in good position. This is Barrett Carter. Stop it right there. You're going to be an inside leverage player. You be here. Geno Stone be here. Use that boundary and go make this an 8-yard game. But they lose their leverage. They're chasing from behind. Give Miles Murphy credit. He chases Derrick Henry down. But this is reminiscent of early in the season when there were 4 tackling teams. 31 Lamar back shoulder. DeAndre's got it right at the 16-yard line. And that's what Hopkins does. He's been doing it for 13 years by himself on Dax Hill. The outside release, just throw it to him. The back shoulder is so hard to guard. Excellent ball skills, great length. We asked Lamar about it the other day. He just started laughing. He's like, catch radius. I just throw it out there and he makes the play. Good example right there. 13th year in the year, he has 1,001 receptions, 18th man to go over 1,000 in his NFL career. With 3 sacks, 8 tackles, and jacks on the edge, up by Stone, limiting the game. Pretty intentional here by Todd Monken to get the Lamar Jackson run game going down in the red zone. They struggled.
Okay, the brisket is toweled up, guys. I hope I did this right. Got the timer set for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Let it rest. And then we will taste our brisket probably around 11:40 or something. Baltimore in on the Cincinnati 15. Lamar rolling right. Hit as he throws, just throws it away out of bounds. The blitz came on. 3rd and 9. If you're Baltimore, what do you do here? I would imagine this is 4-down territory for Baltimore based on how Cincinnati's offense has been playing the last couple of drives. And the deficit. They're down 2 possessions. Field goal keeps it at 2 possessions. Would make no sense when you don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get as the Ravens with the time of possession being the way it is in Cincinnati's favor. Lamar in the gun. Ali to his left. 2x2. Likely motions left to right. Since he sends another blitz, ball's batted. Picked off. Demetrius Knight running it back. Runs it all the way to the the Cincinnati 47. And the Bengals defense with their 4th turnover of the night. Looks like Miles Murphy deflected that one up in the air. Wow, guys. Wow. Cincinnati is looking like a football team right now, guys. Oh, my goodness, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Amazing. Cincinnati set up good, man. Starting to drive on their own 47. Lamar is throwing his helmet on the sideline. Burrow is in under center. Sample is a fullback. Jamar motions left to right. Sorry, right to left. Stretch play to Brown. He'll get about 3 on that play. 2nd and 7. Clock now ticking under 12:45 in the fourth quarter. Miles Murphy was the one who batted that Lamar pass up at the line of scrimmage and allowed Demetrius Knight to get a pick and a nice return for the 4th turnover of the night for Cincinnati. Burrow in the gun. Yasova's motions left to right. Now you got 2x2. Gesicki and Chase to the left. Fant and Yasova's to the right. Chase Brown to Burrow's right. Burrow snaps. Back to pass. Throwing an out route to Chase. And it is a little too far outside. Hits his right hand. Good coverage by Awuzie again. He's probably the MVP of this Ravens defense tonight so far. Third and 6. Come on, Bengals. Stick their foot in their neck, man. Let's at least keep this drive going. Burrow in the gun. Sample to his right. Pirine to his left. Gesicki and Tinsley wide out left. Chase by his own out to the right. Burrow back to pass again. Throws it down to the outside to Gesicki. First down, Cincinnati. Huge conversion there on third. Gesicki looked to just run a dig route on that play. Marlon Humphrey and man coverage on Gesicki. Clear mismatch. Burrow in the gun again. Chase Brown to his right. Motions Chase over from the right to the left. Chase and Tinsley out wide to the left. You got somebody tight in. That's Fant on the right tight. Hands it off to Brown. He's tackled 2 yards in the backfield, maybe 3. Omar Haji, what's going on? They're showing Joe Burrow's injury history. Burrow in the gun, 2nd and 12. Chase Brown to his right. Hudson and Fant in tight on the right. Back to pass again for Burrow. Going for Chase. Chase catches on the sideline, gain of about 11. It'll be 3rd and 1. Clock continues to tick. This game is a must-win game for the Cincinnati Bengals. No exaggeration there. The Bengals lose one more this year, and they are out of the playoffs for the 3rd year in a row. Cincinnati will take their second timeout as the play clock runs down to 5. Guys, I don't know whether I am nervous about this brisket or if I'm excited. I haven't really gotten a look at it. We're going to let it rest at room temp for a couple hours here. Got it wrapped up in a towel. Got it sitting in a styrofoam cooler that is a bit too small, so the brisket is sitting diagonal in there, wrapped up in a towel. We will see. I don't have a thermometer to confirm whether the internal temp was ready or not, but I did more than enough time. If anything, who knows? Maybe I don't know. I don't want to speak bad things into existence. I was about to say maybe that brisket got overdone. And if it did, it did. We'll still try and eat it. I doubt it'll be unedible. That would be terrible. There's no way. Cooked it for about 4 hours. Raw dog. And then took it out, wrapped it up in butcher paper, and it's been in there in butcher paper for the last 3.5 hours. And now we have removed the brisket from the oven entirely, and it'll spend 2 hours and maybe 50 minutes resting. So we will get our first taste of brisket probably close to midnight. The more you let it sit, the more tender it gets. That's crazy how people time that shit up. You know, like, if you wanted it to be fresh and you wanted to cook that brisket for 12 hours, maybe you could cook it longer. I don't know, man. All right. 3rd down conversions this half. Bengals are 5 for 5, and their average is 7 yards to go. They look at 3rd and 2. They're in Baltimore territory, hands it to Perine. Perine is met at the line. They will not get the first down. It'll be 4th down and about 5 for Cincinnati. Go ahead and kick it. Still a 2-possession game. The Bengals have a chance to blow it open to a 3-possession game, cap this drive with a touchdown. Kind of a meek play call there. It's just a counter to Perine. The Ravens do a good job holding point, and he loses 2 or 3. McPherson, a 52-yard attempt. He's been on point. This feels important. Good snap, good hold, and he drills that. Amazing play by Money Mac this season. He's 5 of 5. Still a 2-possession game when it's all said and done. I gotta update the time. I keep missing it. Time of game. I'm not sure how much time is left in the 4th. Somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. And I'm gonna somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. What do you have to say, puppy? You can't see him. He's here. Can you sit up? No, he's sleeping. Oh, Lord. Come on, Bengals. Just put my heart at ease, guys. Put my little old dainty heart at ease. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Snap your fingers. Rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go jog with it. A turducken. Turducken in football, guys. A turducken. Can the Bengals get a win on Thanksgiving? A must-win game. We now updated the time on the scorebook. 9:25 left in the 4th quarter. All right, 1st and 10 Baltimore. They start on their own 35. Lamar in the gun, drops back to pass. Throwing an out route to Isaiah Likely. He'll pick up probably 8. Should be 2nd and 2. Ravens are hustling. Hands off to Ali. Barrett Carter is there at the line. No gain. Third down and about 2 for Baltimore. Imagine they go for it here if they don't get it. 4 down for Cincinnati. Baltimore's going fast. Lamar in the gun, back to pass. Going across the middle, broken up. And a flag on the play. This is up to Cincinnati whether they want to close out this game. It'll be 1st and 10 Baltimore after the pass interference. Holding it was. Davis, number 35. He's playing man coverage on Likely. Likely runs a quick in. Feels a little tic-tac, that penalty. I feel like that was good coverage by Davis. Lamar's going deep. He's got a guy, and he hits him. Nope, ball comes out. Incomplete. Incomplete. Dax Hill showboating. I don't know why. He got cooked. Dax Hill got absolutely torched by Walker. Absolutely torched. He recovers at the last second, knocks it out. That was a nice play by Dax Hill. He deserved to celebrate there. That was nice. It's a good play by Dax Hill. 2nd and 10. 8 minutes and 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Play clock down to 5. Lamar in the gun. Henry to his right. 2-by-2 receivers. Rushed by Geno Stone. He gets outside of Geno, rolls right, throws it up to Likely, who catches it. And after all it's said and done, it'll probably be a gain of 6 or 7. Ravens are hurrying up. Baltimore's trying to go fast. It's 3rd and 3. Right tackle. It will be neutral. It's either neutral zone or false start here. Looks like the edge guy for Cincinnati jumped into the neutral zone, and it's probably going to be a 1st down. False start on the right tackle, number 72. It was the left guard. Yep, he flinched. 3rd and 8 now. Cincinnati's showing blitz. Lamar's in the gun. You got Ali to his left. Andrews in tight on the right. Cincinnati's sending the dogs. And the throw's high and incomplete. 4th and 8. Baltimore's going to have to go for it. This is Cincy's chance to blow it open. Right here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 hats up on the line for Cincinnati, and they sent all of them. Forces a bad throw by Lamar. Baltimore's going to go for it here. 4th and 8. 29-14 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Cincinnati has forced 4 turnovers. Baltimore looks to have its back against the wall. Lamar in the gun. Ali to the left. Motions Flowers right to left. Cincinnati showing blitz again. They bring 5. Pressure comes. Oh! He threw it up. Josh Newton looked like he might have had a pick, but it just gets batted down. It doesn't matter. 7:56 left in the fourth. Cincinnati will get possession on downs. What a game. What a game. Guys, are the Bengals going to do this? Oh, my goodness gracious. I mean, if Cincinnati goes and scores a touchdown here, it's got to be all but over. It's got to be all but over. It would be a historic, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. There's a lot of ball left. It's still technically a two-possession game, but Cincinnati will take over with good field position with a chance to really blow this game wide open. A game that Cincinnati has to have, and the next 5. It's unspeakable to think that Cincinnati could have a chance this season. But if they can just close this game out, all of a sudden it becomes a bit more real. They're going to have to do it for the next. They're going to have to finish this game out, and then they're going to have to. Let's think. Do they have Buffalo next week? I'd pull up the schedule, but I don't want to make the stream laggy. I know they got Baltimore again. They got Buffalo again. Those are the next 2 games. So probably Buffalo next week. Play Baltimore at home in the jungle the week after that. Buffalo will probably be, look, the odds still aren't great, but the Bengals, they ran the table last 5 games last year. Went 9-8. God, this is just crazy. Man, I picked the Bengals money line on the podcast yesterday. It was plus 280, and I forgot to place the bet myself. Wow, what a bet that would have been. Bengals start on the Ravens 49. Burrow under center. Chase Brown single back. They motion Fant into the box at a sniffer spot. Pitch out to Brown on the left. Brown's got room. Brown gets 10. Gets 15. About a 20-yard run there. 18-yard run there by Chase Brown. Burrow and shotgun. 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. Motions Tinsley into the box. Going to be a run. Hands it to Chase. Chase has got a crease, and he'll get about 8, maybe 9. This run game for Cincinnati has been really good the last couple of weeks, guys. Chase Brown eclipsed the century mark against New England last weekend. I'd be shocked if he wasn't damn close tonight. Clock continues to run. Under 6:45 now. Cincinnati breaks the huddle. 2nd and 2. Deep down in Baltimore territory. We're now in the red area. Or no, we're just outside of it. They're on the 22 of Baltimore. Burrow in the gun. Pirine to the left. 2-by-1. Tinsley motions in. They're going to run it again. And that's a true tell. If Baltimore hadn't caught on to that, I don't know who would besides me. But the Bengals, they motion a receiver in the box. It's a dead giveaway that they're running it. Third and 1. Does Cincinnati run it again? I would guess yes. Now they're in field goal range already, obviously. A field goal would make it a 3-possession game. Tinsley motions in. They're going to run it again. They get Baltimore to jump. Hard count. Move the chains. The effect Burrow's return has had on this team is more than palpable, guys.
Just masterful. Getting that situation right there.
Joe Burrow gets him to jump, moves the chains. Great hard count. Burrow in the gun. Pirine to his right. Fant tight on the left side with Tinsley. Tinsley now motions into the box. It's going to be a run. Telltale sign. Every single run, it seems, they're motioning a receiver in the box. Baltimore will call a timeout with 5:12 left. We'll go to a commercial break. I mean, if Baltimore hasn't caught on to that, and I mean, Cincinnati continues to succeed running the football. I'm in disbelief, guys. I'm utterly shocked at how this game is going. I mean, with Burrow back, it makes sense. Oh, my God. All right, 2nd and 9. Burrow in the gun. Chase Brown to his left. Tight set for the Bengals. Play action. Rolling right. Goes to Chase Brown on the out route. He'll get about 3 and sit down inbounds. Keep the clock running. Baltimore will use a timeout. They use their second with 5 minutes left. Bengals are in a good spot. This stadium in Baltimore is damn near empty, guys.
Thanksgiving night, that's what's happened here. Credit to the Bengals coming in here with 3 wins. The defense has showed up big time. They've taken the ball away 4 times.
Defense putting together 2 solid weeks. This is arguably, if not undisputedly, the best this Bengals defense has played all year. Burrow in the gun with Pirine and Chase. Chase motions out to the right, hands it to Pirine. Ball stripped out, and the Ravens will get the ball back. Well, it's never easy, is it? 98, Jones. Interior D lineman for Baltimore strips it away from Pirine. And now Baltimore is a touchdown away from making it a one-possession game. It is never easy, is it? I'm watching my dog sleep right now. He's very cute. Oh, God, guys. Baltimore Stadium is literally empty. But we still find ourselves in a 2-possession game. Cincinnati will have Buffalo on the road. They will have Baltimore at home. And then they will finish up the season with Miami, Arizona, and Cleveland. 2 division games left. If Cincinnati were to win this game, they will be 3-1 in the AFC North, tied for the best division record in that division. And they will have 2 more division games in front of them. Baltimore in 2 weeks, I believe, and Cleveland in week 17. If the Bengals run the table, they have a chance to finish 5-1 in the division and potentially win it at 9-8 if they're able to beat Buffalo. It'd be really interesting to see how this AFC North shakes out down the stretch. But we have to look at what's in front of us. The Bengals have to finish this game. They have a turnover down deep in positive territory. So the field has not been flipped. That is the bright side. The downside is you cost yourself the potential to make it a 3-possession game, and now it's in Baltimore's hands with a chance to potentially make it a 1-possession game. 3 does them no good. Baltimore is in 4-down territory the rest of this game. Lamar in the gun. They'll start on their own 16. Lamar now an empty. Back to pass. Rushing 4, Cincinnati. Lamar dancing, rolling right, throws it away. 2nd and 10. 4:54 left in the game. Great job with the pressure tonight. Joseph Osai having the best game of the year. His best game of the year. It'll be interesting to see if we have more people pop in as we get down to the wire here. Lamar in the gun, Ali to his right. Ali now motions out tight. Empty for Lamar. Back to pass. No, not much pressure this time. He's got time. Throws it deep and just overthrows Zay Flowers. No chance on that ball. Lamar is pissed. He's frustrated, I think would be a better way to describe him. Very frustrated, Lamar Jackson. He had 2 deep safeties. Middle of the field's open. Mark Andrews. Never mind. Now 3rd and 10. Lamar with Ali to his right. 2-by-2. Andrews motions into the formation. Quick out by Andrews. And he will be sent out of bounds about 2 yards short of the marker. 4th and 2 coming up. Inevitable Ravens going for it here. Clock is stopped. Andrews got out of bounds. 4:43 left. You'd have to think that the Bengals get a stop here on downs, that it's ball game. Even so, it's going to be tough for Baltimore to come back here. They have 1 timeout. Lamar in the gun. 4th and 2. Ali to his left. 1 receiver out left, 2 receivers out right. Bengals bring 4. Lamar back to pass. Dancing. Finally steps up, throws it to Andrews for the catch, and he'll make it out to about the Baltimore 38. Clock's running. Baltimore gets the conversion on 4th down. Even if they manage a touchdown on this drive, they've got to get it fast. Oh, ball comes out. Flowers. DJ Turner picks it up. And the 5th turnover of the night for Cincinnati. That should do it. 5 turnovers for Baltimore tonight. This has been the difference. Zay Flowers catches it. Barrett Carter and Davis in on the play to poke the ball out. DJ Turner picks it up, rips off a little return. In 11 games, the Bengals have had 10 turnovers. Tonight, they have had 5. Tonight alone, they have had half of their turnovers they've had all season. Burrow hands it to Chase Brown. Met at the line of scrimmage. Gets about 1. And Baltimore will not call a timeout here. 2nd and 9. Burrow in the gun. Chase Brown to the left. Motions Tinsley in. Giveaway to a run. And somehow Chase Brown rips off 11 yards. I need to see how many rushing yards Chase Brown has tonight. 114. Clock down to 2:45. Tinsley motions in. It's going to be a run to Pirine. Looks like we got a delay of game here. 2:40 left in the game. All right, 1st and 15. Burrow in the gun. Motions Tinsley right to left. You got Chase and Yasovas out wide right. Hands it to Pirine. He'll get about 3. Clock runs under 2:30. Two-minute warning. Let's finish this thing out. Looks like the Bengals have it tied up. This is going to be a huge, huge win for Cincinnati, guys. Huge, huge win. This stadium in Baltimore, M&T Bank Stadium, is empty. The Bengals have not just managed to win this game, they have put belt to ass. What a win this is going to be for the good guys. They're talking about the food right now. Cincinnati, 2nd and 12 from Baltimore's 26. They have been no stranger to Baltimore territory tonight. Burrow snapped, hands it to Pirine. He'll get maybe 2. 3rd and 10 coming up. A little pushing and shoving. Baltimore will take their final timeout at 1:54. Third and 10. Ball on Baltimore's 24-yard line. Snaps. They're just going to hand it off. P. Ryan stopped at the line. They'll let 40 seconds here and then take 3. Clock ticking down. So they'll use their last timeout around 1:10, kick the field goal, and this game is effectively over, ladies and gentlemen. What a win for the Bengals. What a win. I feel like the stream's been pretty successful too. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get this done today, but we're here. We have 1 minute and 11 seconds away from calling this entire game live here on YouTube and Twitch and Kick. Cincinnati is now in the hunt of the AFC playoff picture. "41-yard field goal attempt for Money Mac. This will be his 6th of the night, I believe. Drills it. And the stadium in Baltimore is absolutely empty. 32-14. Probably going to be your final score. Wow, guys. I cannot wait to check Twitter after this game. Duke Tobin down there, the de facto GM of the Bengals, dapping everybody up. Joe daps up Flacco. God, they're showing a Wouzier on the screen. Man, what I would give to have him back on the Bengals. McPherson to kick it deep. This M&T Bank Stadium is empty. Empty this stadium is tonight, guys. The Bengals just put belt to ass. For the Ravens, it's the first game with 4 lost fumbles since 2007 Week 10 versus Cincinnati. Minute and 6 left. Baltimore will hand it off. He'll get about 10. Clock will continue to run. Actual game clock. Baltimore's just going to hand it off again, and he'll end up out of bounds with about 28 seconds left. And we'll stop it there. What a win. This is the final score. 32-14. And guys, this is the first reaction stream, commentary stream, whatever you want to call it, that we have done on this channel here. Many more to come. This is by far the longest stream we've ever done, 3 hours and 21 minutes. And hope that you guys enjoyed it. I mean, frankly, I'm a bit gassed. I haven't done a stream this long. I'm sure I will have thoughts on the podcast tomorrow. We will do a Black Friday podcast. Could even, I mean, hell, if you guys are watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Okay, the algorithm wouldn't have brought you here if you didn't like football. And if you like football, you're going to love our channel. So, Sophie Cunningham, I love her. She's on my TV screen right now. I love her very much. She doesn't know who I am, but I love her. Yeah, she's distracting me right now. What a beauty. So yeah, anyways, I got distracted. I'm putting myself on the line to work here. We show up on Thanksgiving. We do our first live reaction stream, snap to snap, cover to cover. We run this tonight. Could do it again tomorrow. Bears, Eagles. Most channels are taking Thanksgiving and Black Friday off. All the more reason for you guys to subscribe. We're working overtime. As you guys can probably tell, I'm a bit gassed. I cannot believe what I just witnessed with this Cincinnati Bengals team. Joe Burrow's presence obviously elevated the Bengals, not just offensively, but on the defensive side of the ball. The defense with their best performance of the year by far, only giving up 14 points, forcing 5 turnovers. They forced 5 turnovers tonight. They had forced 10 turnovers in the previous 11 games of this season. Think about that. Half of the output of 11 games defensively, if we're talking turnovers, came tonight. 10 turnovers on the year coming into this game, 5 turnovers tonight. I hope anyone watching the podcast yesterday heeded my advice and took the Bengals money line plus 280. It's probably the easiest money you could have ever made. My dumbass didn't take it. I should have, knowing what I knew before this game, going into this game. But hopefully somebody else's wallet's benefited from it. I am gassed. Bengals win 32-14. We will be talking about it on In the Jar tomorrow and probably the rest of next week. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss those podcasts. We will do some Madden streams here soon. This is the first rendition of a live cover-to-cover reaction stream to a game. Really, it's live commentary, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Maybe we could clip this up and see what we get out of it as well. A lot more to come on this channel. I just came up with the idea to do these live reaction streams a week or two ago, and here we are. Look out for more guests on In the Jar. Again, In the Jar is our podcast here on this channel where we talk about college and pro football, really football at all levels, and we are live Monday through Friday. Joseph Osai with 2 sacks, 6 pressures, and a forced fumble. Jamar with 7 receptions for 110. Joe Burrow, 24 for 46 with 261 yards, 2 tuds. Incredible. Bengals rallied around the Thanksgiving spread. Who in the hell thought we'd see this? I'm going to watch this interview, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Burrow with his 8th straight win as a starter. This is pandemonium. The whole Bengals team is rallied around this table. She's trying to interview Joe, and they're all trying to eat. I'm just watching this interview, guys. That was pandemonium, this damn Bengals interview here. What a win by the Bengals. I'm going to let you guys go, man. What a freaking win. I'm glad we were on here to call it. More live commentary coming on games. Look out for In the Jar Monday through Friday. Obviously, it's a different week this week with the holiday. Madden streams on the channel. No reason for you guys to not tap in. Hit hit the subscribe channel. We're the fastest growing football channel in the land. I'm going to let you guys go. It's the end of a 3.5 hour stream. We covered it from snap to snap, and I'm proud of it. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow here. Love y'all so much. I'm going to go check on this brisket, toke a smoke, pop up in the morning, do something. We'll be back on. Be easy. Happy Thanksgiving. God out there